What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. It is Tuesday, and I wanted to do some quick Atlanta Falcons news and notes. Talk about a couple injuries and things of that nature. Yesterday was Victory Monday. I really enjoyed my Veterans Day. Salute to all the veterans out there, those who serve in our country. We do appreciate all you do. We know that freedom isn't free, so I do appreciate all that you guys have done. Those soldiers that have lost their lives protecting our country. Salute to all of you. Salute to my father that was in the Navy. Salute to my brother, my older brother. He actually was in the Coast Guard. And salute to my younger brother that's currently in the Navy. So salute to all of those, my friends and family that served in the military. I did go ahead and enjoy my holiday with my wife and with my family. I didn't do a video, but I did my pregame video on Sunday evening. As you guys know, we did whoop up on the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. We went down to New Orleans. We handled our business. So shout out to our players who balled out on Sunday. Let's jump right into these Atlanta Falcons news and notes. First thing in the game, Austin Hooper did hurt his knee, had an MRI yesterday, and it says he sprained his MCL in his knee, so he should miss. They say possibly a couple weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So I wish him nothing but the best coming back from that injury. He was tackled and hit and hurt his knee on Sunday. They also said that Devontae Freeman, who also went down Sunday against the Saints, has a sprained foot, and they're saying that he should be out also maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So we wish him nothing but the best on coming back healthy. So it's time for Brian Hill to step up again and ball out like he did on Sunday and be the starter and running back, because we already see that both players have been ruled out for Sunday against the Carolina Panthers, which we will be going down to Carolina for another away game in the NFC South Division. Right now, we now sit at 1-0 in our division, and we plan on continuing this hot streak, carrying over from the Saints game. But like I always say in my videos, I hate injuries, and I wouldn't wish injuries on anybody, on even my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish any injuries on any teams, but I do hate injuries. But when someone gets injured, it's a chance for other players to step up, and this is where the stage is set for you to show your skill set, show what you can do and what you can offer to this team. So they always say next man up. On Sunday, I'm expecting Brian Hill to get some carries, maybe Kenyon Barner getting some more carries, and possibly Quadra Olison. He was active last game, but he didn't have any carries. So maybe the rookie can get out there and show us what he got. And like I said in my previous videos, I wish Freeman nothing but the best, but I hope he gets back healthy before the season, before it's too late, and he can show the Atlanta Falcons what he can do, show them what type of asset he is for our team. Because if Brian Hill continues to ball out and Quadra Olison continues to gets the opportunity and he does his thing, Devontae Freeman could possibly be a cap casualty. As I mentioned in my last video, he could possibly be cut next season at the end of this season in 2020. He may not be a part of the 2020 Falcons. So I definitely hope that Freeman can come back as quick as possible, heal up, and come back and show what he has, because I am a huge Devontae Freeman fan. I believe he's a great running back. But I call it like I see it. And Brian Hill showed me some things last game. And I've been saying it since the preseason that I'm a big fan of Brian Hill. I'm a big fan of the bigger running backs that also has speed, but that can break arm tackles, and that can also be elusive and also can catch out of the backfield. And it looks like Brian Hill showed last game in every opportunity he's got, even in the Seattle game, the couple snaps he got, he's proven himself to be a good commodity for our Atlanta Falcons, man. He's showing himself. He's showing his talents and his skill set. So I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the season, if Freeman continues to be nicked up, he may be let go, and they might decide to just stick with Brian Hill, because Brian Hill is a free agent also at the end of the season, but we can pay him a lot less than we're paying Devontae Freeman right now. So I would hate to see Devontae Freeman go, but like I said, I'm loyal to the logo. I'm always going to be an Atlanta Falcons fan. I was a fan before Freeman was on this team, and I'm going to be a fan long after Devontae Freeman or any player leaves our team. So I wish the two players nothing but the best. As I talked about Austin Hooper is definitely going to get a new contract at the end of this year. I think he's going to break the bank with us, and he's definitely going to get a nice contract. And he deserves every penny that he gets because Austin Hooper has balled out this season. They say he was, like, looking at his numbers, he's having a career year, and he was going to break all of his previous markers, all of his previous records for the Atlanta Falcons in his previous seasons. But with this injury, this may dial back his numbers a little bit, and he may not break every single record that he has had with the Atlanta Falcons. But I'm still a huge fan of Austin Hooper as well, and I really hope that he gets back really fast for us, and he heals up well, because we really need Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper is a big part of our offense, and we really need him in those underneath passes, and he's a challenge when far as matching up. He's hard to match up with, man. So we really need Austin Hooper to heal up as fast as possible. We don't want to rush him back, but I hope he heals up pretty fast because we have all of these division games. If we can get him back, I don't necessarily think that we need Austin Hooper for this game against the Panthers because that's who we play on Sunday. I believe that Jaden Graham, our rookie tight end, can actually fill the void because he's a great pass catching tight end. And I believe on downs where we're trying to run the ball, I will play Luke Stalker because he's a good blocker. But Jaden Graham has proven to be an all-around tight end for us this year. He has great speed, he has great hands, and he's very athletic. So he's a matchup nightmare as well. So I see Jaden Graham, and I see Austin Hooper being on this team for years to come and being a great tandem at tight end. But with that being said, I hope that, like I said, both of these players can get back to health and get back healthy because we need both of them out there. I believe after this game against the Panthers, we have the Buccaneers. That's another game where I don't necessarily see us needing Austin Hooper too bad, but hopefully we can get Austin Hooper back before the Thanksgiving game, which I believe is like 3 weeks from now on Thanksgiving, where we have to take on the New Orleans Saints in Atlanta. We're going to really need him for that game because he's a matchup nightmare for their linebackers. And you saw that on Sunday. Austin Hooper did an excellent job at catching those little screen passes, those little quick out passes, and those little short passes over the middle. I love what I seen out of our Atlanta Falcons in the game on Sunday against the Saints. I love what Dirk Cutter did with the short passes. I love what I seen out of him mixing it up, the run and the pass. It was like 50-50. I love the different play designs I seen with Ridley on the reverse, with Kenjon Barner and Hill both in the backfield with them running the Wildcat. I love the edge, us running off the edge. I love those runs, man. I love what we've seen. I love the game plan of methodically driving down the field, controlling the clock, letting our offense eat a lot of clock up. And I love what I've seen out of our guys on Sunday. I love what I seen out of Matt Ryan with him running for a couple first downs, even on a bum ankle. Julio Jones, everybody chipped in on Sunday. Julio Jones, Christian Blake, all the guys chipped in, man, and they did an excellent job. And I haven't seen a huge drop-off since we lost Mohamed Sanu. And I was a big Mohamed Sanu fan, and I feel like with Austin Hooper going down, Mohamed Sanu is like that tight end or possession receiver across the middle. So it would have been excellent if we would have kept him on the team. But we couldn't turn down that second-round pick that the Patriots offered us. And we wanted to see what we had in these younger players. And these younger players are stepping up, man. Christian Blake stepping up. Russell Gage is stepping up, making some nice catches. And Russell Gage has been doing an excellent job of catching balls and running routes and catching contested passes. Ever since the preseason, I knew that Russell Gage was going to have a nice season. All the guys that we've counted on to step up since Mohamed Sanu has left has stepped up in the Seattle game and in this last game against the Saints. My guys look great. Like I said, I really could see our Falcons going on a win streak. I wouldn't even be surprised, man, if we sweep our division, because I really feel like this game against the Panthers coming up on Sunday is a very winnable game. And, they have a backup quarterback. They don't score a lot of points. The main thing is going to be stopping Christian McCaffrey in this game. That should be our number one priority. Far as taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a little bit later next week, they have Jameis Winston, and he's a turnover machine. So I'm really, really encouraged, man, with what I've seen from our Atlanta Falcons. Also wanted to talk about real quick. I love the changes that Dan Quinn made on the defensive side of the ball, with splitting up the play calls between Raheem Morris and Jeff Ulbrich, who's the linebackers coach. And he's an excellent coach as well. Jeff Ulbrich's a longtime linebacker. He played middle linebacker for the 49ers for years and years and years. And Raheem Morris, as I said before, was cut his teeth on the defensive side of the ball. Was coaching a head coach for the Buccaneers for many years, so he knows how to run that Tampa too. But I love what I saw out of the schemes. You remember in my previous videos how I talked about us, Dan Quinn and our defense using different blitz packages and things of that nature. And I seen that on Sunday, man. I seen Oliver come in with a blitz. I seen on that one play when it was 3rd down and goal, Devontae Campbell got a sack on Sunday on Drew Brees. So I seen different things that I've talked about in my previous video, and I was very impressed with the scheme of our defense, of us not just relying on that cover 3 and that soft zone, that Seattle defense, excuse me. I've seen a lot of different play calls out of both play callers, and I love the diversity I saw out there. I saw some man coverage, I saw some zone coverage, I saw some zone blitzes. I just seen a bunch of different things. Also, I want to talk about I have seen some tape of our players from Sunday. And after watching the tape, man, it was excellent. Y'all go follow Brian Baldinger. He's an excellent, I think he works for the NFL Network or NFL Films, one of the two. But he breaks down film, and he does an excellent job of breaking down film. And he showed on Sunday how our front defensive line was just nasty. A player that I don't think we've really paid attention to on Sunday, but he really broke down tape on all of our players. But the main player he was keying in and a lot of the different plays he was showing on the defensive line was Takk McKinley. Takk McKinley didn't have a sack on Sunday, but he was very disruptive on Sunday. If you go look at what Brian Baldinger broke down, I follow him on Twitter, and he had little snippets up there of Sunday's game, and he showed how our defensive line got after Drew Brees, and the main catalyst that was getting after it. The main two catalysts was Takk McKinley, or it was 3. Takk McKinley, Adrian Claiborne, and Grady Jarrett. Those guys were playing like their hair was on fire on Sunday. It was really getting after Drew Brees, causing pressure. They just did an excellent job of getting after Drew Brees. They did an excellent job of running games, where I was talking about that in my previous video of Jarrett jumping inside and a guy coming around, or on the one play where Vic Beasley had that sack, he showed how Takk McKinley split 2 offensive linemen, which caused them to both try to stop him, and that got Vic Beasley wide open he just walked into a sack. So it was and it was on 4th down, so it was turnover on downs. That was the last sack I think we had of the game, where Vic Beasley had that sack when he came right down the middle and tackled Drew Brees for a loss with the sack. So the game, man, the guys played excellent on Sunday. I'm so proud of our Dirty Birds, man. Like I said, I know all of the Saints fans. I appreciate the ones that had the heart to come back and leave a message under leave a comment on my page. Like I said, go ahead and hit that like button. Not just the Saints fans, but anybody that's checking out my channel. If you're new to this page, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I have all the Atlanta Falcons content you want and need. So definitely hit that like button, hit the bell where you get all the notifications. Definitely subscribe. Tell your friends and family about the page here. Man, I love all of you guys. I appreciate the support. But I'm not going to be too long up here. I just wanted to give the quick Atlanta Falcons news and notes. I'm going to have some videos later on this week talking about the game, getting ready for the game against the Carolina Panthers this Sunday in Carolina at 1 p.m. I look forward to another great showing from our defense, and I'm looking for another great showing from our offensive line, who did an excellent job on Sunday as well. And I'm looking for another excellent performance from our special teams. Excellent job on Sunday by Younghoe Koo that we brung in, our new kicker. I'm not too sure how our punter is doing, if he's back, if he's going to be back on Sunday. Ryan Allen, he had a rough in the Saints had a rough in the kicker where they ran into his leg. So I'm not too sure about my punter, and I'm not too sure what it is with our punters this year. But it looks like we've went through like 3 or 4 punters this year. So hopefully that injury is not too serious where we don't have to try out another punter, because we're on like our 3rd or 4th punter at this point. But if we need to, we'll do what we have to do. Like I said, I love my Dirty Birds, man. Rise up. Like I said, I have some other videos for y'all later on in the week. Y'all enjoy your week, man. It's Tuesday already. That's why I love weeks where it's a holiday. The week should be a very fast week and smooth week. Again, to all the veterans, man, salute. I'll holler at y'all in the next Atlanta Falcons video. This has been your boy Jew. Y'all enjoy y'all week. I'll holler at y'all later on in the week. Peace.